Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video. I asked you on Twitter at Visual Sounds One and on my Facebook page, Visual Sounds ASMR I think it is. I'll put links in the description. So I've got my iPad and I will answer your questions. The Night Companion says, what about a live stream to better interact with your followers and subscribers of your channel? I tried to do a live stream a few months ago, you probably saw on the channel, and it wouldn't let me use the chat box. Like, the chat box didn't come up, so it was just like I was recording a normal video because I couldn't see what anyone was saying. So I will try it again and try and get it fixed or sorted, but it just didn't work. I'm sorry. Yankee asks, if you could travel to a city or country right now for free, where would you go? I would go to Akihabara in Japan, where all the anime merch is and all the shops, and it's like amazing. Or I think there's an American convention called KatsuCon. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but that looks really good as well. So yeah. Let's see. Describe your perfect hypothetical anime. That's from SSBM Tutorials. Black Butler. No. Well, it would have to have hot anime guys in. Some of which were into each other, because I'm all about that yaoi. That's a new song by Megan Trainor. Yeah. Hot anime guys, what else? I like kind of dark anime as well, where people fight and maybe some of the hot guys could get injured and be fun. I also like just everyday ones as well, so maybe they could all work in a cafe or something and enjoy being hot. I don't know, I'm so sorry. But fighting's good too. Like, Bleach is amazing, where there's loads of characters and backstories and stuff, so maybe something like that. I like it when they have animal ears as well, or like cute pointy ears, like Rin in Our No Exorcist. So superficial, wow. Who is your top 3 fave ASMR artists? That's from Dub Diva. My number 1 at the moment is definitely Scottish ASMR Blueberry. She's so sweet, and every video she puts out is like tingle heaven, like amazing. I don't know if it's her accent or her mannerisms or what, but they're always top notch. Who else? Whispers Unicorn is also someone who I adore as a person, and her channel is always great. She's got such a nice voice and such a good outlook on life, so I definitely recommend her. A third one is, what's he called? There's a Japanese guy I watch, and his videos are all in Japanese, obviously. Let me just type it in YouTube. Where is he? Sorry if you can hear Sparky snoring. Oh god, he's not coming up. I can't remember what he's called. Oh, it's Makoto ASMR. Makoto. Makoto ASMR. I love him so much. I think he kind of stopped doing videos for ages, but his old ones are really good. His eye exam and makeup ones. Ewan Oswald asks, why is it called a chili when it's hot? I don't know. I'm sorry. Adam Ramsell asks, what box sets are you currently watching? I'm not watching anything physically in a box set, but I am currently watching Jessica Jones, which you probably guessed from my last roleplay. I love it so much. It's so good. And she's so beautiful and like kick-ass, and I just want to be her. Like, she's so cool. And it's so fun, and I love David Tennant, so that's always a plus when he's in something. And I'm like 5 or 6 episodes in, and I can't see how they're ever going to defeat him, because he can just tell people what to do, and they do it. Like, she'd have to go in with like, oh, they have solved it, she can just wear earmuffs everywhere. Solved. Fashionably Odds asks, how long have you been an otaku? Now, I get wrong from people for calling myself an otaku, because technically an otaku is someone who's obsessed with anime and manga, or like video games. It doesn't go out of their home and is like totally unsociable. Now, I'm not totally unsociable. I have a 1% social life. But I do go out, and I do like to like take care of my appearance and stuff, so I'm not really an otaku. More of a weeaboo. But that's also not exactly how I'd describe myself, because that's more somebody who wants to be Japanese and be involved with like Japanese culture and stuff. So I don't know what I am. I'm just an anime fan. Yeah, how long, everyone? My first year of university, a friend on my course introduced me to Bleach and let me borrow his box set of the first season, and it all started from there. So when was that? 2012, I think? Was it 2012 or was it earlier? 2010, maybe? I don't know. About 6 or 7 years, we'll say. Yeah. It's all been downhill from there. I was already the comic book equivalent of whatever that is. So I'm still hugely into comic books. Like, comics are my life. And anime and manga, obviously. But I don't think you're ever too old for it. As long as it makes you happy and you enjoy it, then that's all that matters. Benjamin asks, if you were given one day on Earth to do whatever you like, what would you do? I would cast myself in an X-Men film and be on set as an X-person for a day. Who would I be? I don't know, maybe you can decide who I would be. Somebody cool, please. Yeah. Okay. That made me too excited. Now I want to do that. Why? I think that was everything on Twitter. Yes, okay. I'll go on to Facebook now, and I hope you can hear me alright. Find out what the questions are on Facebook. Sorry if you can hear Sparky snoring in the background. Where are we? Oh gosh, there's 42 comments. Okay. Will you do another cooking video? What is it like where you are? What kind of car do you drive? Lots of questions. I might do another cooking video. I'm so crap at it though, so who knows. It's usually cold this time of year. Like, it's freezing where I am, so typical British weather. What kind of car do you drive? I drive a Fiat 500. But I've had it 3 years now, so I think I can go and swap it for another one. I want something faster. Be quiet. So yeah, I'm gonna get a different one. On a scale of 1 to 1,000,000, how much are you looking forward to Logan? I have already seen Logan, and it was amazing. I went by myself. I love going to pictures by myself, by the way. I don't know why. Maybe because I have no friends to go with, but I was like, I must see it. And it was amazing. It was the best Wolverine performance ever. And it was so good, but also destroyed my soul. And it was the most I've ever cried at the cinema. Like, the tears were just pouring down my face. It was so good. So good. Sparky, shut up. What's your favourite non-fantasy book? Oh god, have I even read a non-fantasy book? That sounds terrible. I don't really read non-fiction. Cell by Stephen King, but that's zombies, so that's technically fantasy, I suppose. I don't know. I can't think. I'm reading a book at the minute called Did the Devil Make Me Do It? Which is like kind of a theology book about demons and things. So it's like real life, but it's still about demons and things, so I don't know. I've got a book about Japanese animation that's really good. Sparky, shut up. The Walking Dead or Game of Thrones? I don't know. I love Game of Thrones so much because I love dragons, and it's the only TV show or film or anything that I've ever seen where the dragons are amazing, and I want to adopt them and take them home. But Game of Thrones, but Walking Dead is zombies. Oh, but they killed off my favourite character. So, Game of Thrones. I'm not caught up with Walking Dead, actually, so no spoilers, please. Do you have or have you ever written fanfiction? Yes. I'm not even ashamed of it. Like, I have so much fanfiction written. I'll put the link to it if you want. I've got X-Men fanfic, Twilight fanfic. Yeah, Twilight fanfic. Look forward to that. What else? Being Human, Buffy. I think I started some Sherlock. I always start and then never finish, so it's really annoying. I think I finished both the Twilight ones because I was really into Twilight. I'm really into Jasper Hill. But yeah. Yes, I've written it, and I think it's a good stepping stone if you want to get into kind of fiction writing. It's fun to have people, because they're more likely to click on it if it's based on something they know about already, so you can kind of practice your writing style and get feedback from people, see what they think about your writing. Yes. Will you do another oh my goodness, Mariana, there's so many questions. This is only one person. Will you do another X-Men roleplay? Yes, I will. I don't know who as. And my editing ability only goes so far, so yeah, we'll see. Maybe Kitty Pryde, or I'd love to do a Psylocke one, even though her figure is like the opposite to mine. But yeah, yes, I will. Do you prefer winter or summer? I prefer summer because I'm cold 24/7. Like, I think I might actually be one of those lizard people that people say secretly live on the earth. I'm one of those. Do people recognise you on the street? No. I've been recognised at work 3 or 4 times. But if you see me and you know me, say hello. You know who I'm talking to. You need to say hello next time. But yeah, it's really great when somebody does, and I'm like, hello. And I'm the most awkward person ever, but it's nice that people would feel like happy enough to say hi, and it always makes my day, so please, always say hello. What's the weirdest or funniest thing that has happened in one of those situations? I think it was probably when I was in a queue in HMV. It was the first time anyone ever recognised me, and I was with my mum, and I was buying like Ninja Turtles or something on DVD, and somebody came up and was like, "Are you Visual Sounds 1?" Like, they always say the full name, which is great. And I was like, yeah. And I was like a bit weirded out because it's the first time it had ever happened. And she was like, we didn't know what to say to each other, so we just kind of like, thanks. Heels or flats? I would say flats, definitely. Converse or Keds? I don't know what Keds are, and I own a few Converse, so Converse. What kind of kid were you at school? I was clever, a bit of a swot, giggly. I would laugh at like anything. Yeah, I was really clever at primary school and got moved up to like the next year up to do work for maths and English. And I was a geek, obviously, still am. Yeah. I've already said where I'd like to travel. Who would you love to cosplay that you haven't yet? I really, really want to do a Magic from X-Men, with the kind of black crop top and the big shoulder armour and her massive sword, and like the tight black trousers and chunky boots and stuff. So yeah, I need to find out how to make armour and a sword. I really want to do that so much, because a lot of the X-Men girls, it's all about cleavage. And I'm not saying that like in a funny way. It's like the cosplayers look best if you have a cleavage, and it just works because you look like the comic. But this outfit on Magic is all about the midriff, which I can use, so yeah. Liz asks, has your mum ever questioned any of your interests? I was going to put obsessions, but thought I'd better not. She's always questioned where I've come from. She's like, yeah, she knows I'm into like nerdy things and superheroes and anime and weird foreign music. So yeah, she's given up questioning now. I think after 26 years she's finally realised she's never going to win. So, what type of music do you listen to? Give us an example. K-pop. I listen to a lot of K-pop. 2NE1, my favourite ever group, split up earlier this year, and it made me cry. The last music video made me just sob my eyes out. But I do love EXO, and Twice are my new favourites. They're so good. Yeah. And I listen to any genre. I've got Marilyn Manson albums, I've got Amy McDonald albums, Green Day, Pink, Avril Lavigne, that kind of thing. And then I've also got like, I also listen to some Eminem and Rihanna, 21 Pilots, so anything that makes me smile. A lot of Nightcore I listen to. I've been listening like on repeat to the Five Nights at Freddy's Nightcore. So good. Can you share what you eat in a day? I don't know, it depends what I'm after. I'm very good at making cheese toasties. That's the only thing I can make. And I can make omelettes now. I've nailed that. Anything with cheese, I'm happy with. Yeah. Cheese. Has anyone ever recognised you in the street and asked for an autograph? Nobody ever asks for an autograph. That would be seriously strange. And would you write Jen or visual sound? Yeah, I would write visual sounds, I think. Or just VS1. I don't know. Do I need to work on an autograph? I don't think that's ever going to happen. Whitney asks, do you like Ghost in the Shell? If so, are you looking forward to the new movie? I have seen the original at university, and it was really good. I can't really remember it that much though. The new one looks great. I just wish they'd actually cast a Japanese person as the main character. But yeah, I mean, it's still nice to look at Scarlett Johansson, but it would have been better if they'd stick with the kind of original material. Would you rather get to spend a week living in your favourite film or favourite show? A week in either Batman Returns or one of the X-Men films, or a week in Buffy? I don't know, it depends if I've got like the powers. Like if I was in one of the X-Men films, would I be a cool mutant? Because then I'd choose that. But if I was in Buffy, would I be like a witch? That'd be really cool as well. Can't decide. Have you ever kissed anyone? Who is your biggest inspiration? I have lots of different people who inspire me. My mum is always a huge inspiration. She's like the strongest person I know. Not like the Hulk, I mean like mentally. And Mila Jovovich always inspires me. She moved from modelling into acting and music. She's like so cool. My friends always inspire me. Just people who are good at what they do. Artists, singers. Yeah, you can take inspiration from anything. Kelly says, I don't know if this has ever been asked, but what started you on making ASMR videos? I've answered this in a few Q&As. Basically, I saw the people doing it and thought I could have a go, and it started from there. If that's been asked, my backup question is, if you had the money or freedom to go anywhere, where would you visit? That's already been said too. I'd also really like to go to San Francisco. So, yeah, just because I think it's really pretty and just amazing architecture and stuff. Would you ever make a darker ASMR video like a vampire? Yeah. I think Indigo Stars is kind of the queen of fantasy role players with vampires and things, so I would like to at some point. There's a noise, can you hear it? Did you watch Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale? I haven't seen any of the Sword Art Online animes. Anime? No. I'd like to, because people are like, it's amazing. But yeah. Nope. Amanda says, did you ever think you would reach where you are with YouTube right now? And I love your videos a lot. Thank you, Amanda. No, I didn't think I'd get like 1,000 subs. Never mind, like nearly 90,000. And I'm definitely more passionate about it now. I really want to make my videos look good and do things that are exciting and relaxing at the same time, and get more involved in what interests me and what makes me happy, and hopefully other people. So I'm really glad it has happened, because it's definitely changed my life for the better. So what are your latest obsessions and why do you love them? I've been rereading all my Fantastic Four comics, and it has just reaffirmed my love for Johnny Storm. I love him so much. And I've also been rewatching Fantastic Four World's Greatest Heroes, which is an amazing cartoon, and Johnny is amazing. It looks kind of anime-ish, but it's like a Marvel cartoon. It's so good. What else? Also, Twice, the K-pop band. I've been rewatching all their videos and watching their kind of real life shows and stuff. Yeah. Which of the X-Men do you think has the coolest power that you'd like to have, and who has the worst? There's an X-Man person, a mutant in all new X-Men, who's like a skeleton with like this blobby thing around him, and he's like totally see-through. I think that's the worst power. That's horrible. I always feel so sad for him. Coolest power? Well, Nightcrawler's my favourite. He has a really cool power, but I'd want to look like that too. I want a tail and stuff, and pointy ears and fangs. I also love Angel. Pretty wings would be really good. Yeah, I don't want anything where you can read people's minds or anything, because I would just be hearing like people thinking what a freak I am most of the time, so that'd be really bad. Which Spider-Man from movies do you like more, and why? I like the newest one. Tom somebody. Is that his name? But when did he win a BAFTA or something? He was kind of a dick, so but that was just the actor. I think he was just really nervous, so bless him. But I really loved his take on Spider-Man. Like, he looked the right age, and his quips and things were dead funny. Like, you've got a metal arm, that's so cool. I was like, actual Spider-Man, because he's the most like Peter from the comics. So, yeah. Can you say a sentence in Spanish? No. Senor. What is the next Marvel themed RP you're going to do? I've just done the Jessica Jones one, and I haven't got any in the works at the moment. It's probably going to be another X-Men one. Watch this space. Can you do a comic book collection video? Fave title, fave story, artist, interior and cover art? Yes, that's a good idea. I will do a comic book collection video. What are you watching right now? It says anime or live action. I've said I'm also watching that what's it called? There's something diet where Drew Barrymore's a zombie. Santa Claus. Yeah, something. It's really good. It's so funny. Like, I'm not usually into American comedies, but it's so funny. I love it. Anime that I'm watching, I'm still trudging through One Piece. I'm on like episode 440 or something. But yeah. And yeah. Oh, I'm watching the new season of the How to Train Your Dragon series on Netflix. How to Adult. Will you ever come to an event in the States? I would really love to. I really want to go to the San Diego Comic Con, and I would love if there was like an ASMR convention. I would definitely come to that. There was talk about one a couple of years ago, but it never happened. I think it's basically just getting resources and everything's sorted out. Like, it's more difficult than it sounds. Do you play or know any tabletop games like Warhammer Fantasy? I don't, I'm afraid. I've never been into anything like that, like Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that. Dragon Ball Z or Naruto? Kakashi trumps all, and I've never seen any Dragon Ball episodes. They were never even on the telly when I was little, like, I don't know where people have seen them. Maybe it was on Sky or something. What do you do in your spare time? I draw digitally and sometimes in real life. I'm actually drawing an X-Men comic at the minute, just for my pleasure, really. I read comics, I read manga. I like to sing along to music videos. I also ice skate, so that's really fun. Favourite giant monster? Do you mean like Godzilla or something like that? What about that big one in Cloverfield? Does that count as a giant monster? I haven't seen it yet, but the new Kong Skull Island, there's like these massive things that like crawl about and they've got big like skull faces. I like the look of them. Monica asks, newest obsession, what's new in your life? Ice skating, maybe, that could be counted. I'm teaching myself. Slowly, getting there very slowly. Brett asks, how are the piggies doing, as in guinea pigs? Unfortunately, last year, around October time, I think, Mila, the white one, died. So, yeah. She was really old though. I think she was about 6 or 7, so, yeah. But Kuro is still alive and kicking. She's doing really well. She likes a cuddle every night. So we're making sure she's not too lonely. Roy asks, what type of videos give you tingles? Anything by Scottish ASMR Blueberry. I like ones where they seem natural and it's not too forced or like massive production where it just looks daft. I like when somebody's talking like this and they suddenly start whispering and it just gets to me. It's like, people tracing things, pointing at things. Like, there's a video that Whispers Unicorn did where she looks for things in a kind of I Spy boot thing, and that's really good. Samantha asks, are you in a relationship? Nope. Don't plan to be either. I really like being single. Yeah. Michael says, talk about and show the lifelines in your palms. I don't even know which one it is. Is it this? I don't know which one it is, and I don't know anything about it. Your favourite Ninja Turtle and why? My favourite Ninja Turtle is Donatello, because he's nerdy and adorable, and most like me out of any of them. Do you like ducks? I like ducks. Alistair says, have you ever considered doing an outdoor video? I've done a couple of outdoor videos, I think. I've done like a walk in the countryside, I've done nature sounds. As for me being outside doing one, I'd have to find like a really secluded area so nobody walked in on me like, what are you doing fondling that camera? I've already said what cosplays I'd like to do. Jim asks, do you collect anything? I collect dragons, like little dragons. And I also have quite a big collection of anime figurines. My favourite of which is my Professor Sebastian from Black Butler. He's got like the glasses and things, and I also have a Yamaguchi one from Haikyuu, which is really cute. So yeah. Yes, so that's it. That's all the questions. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I got everyone's questions. Sorry if I missed anybody out. Yeah, thanks for watching, and please leave a like and subscribe if you're not already, and let me know if you have any more video ideas, and I'll see you very soon.